Put on. Take that. Okay. Let's try the flashlight. Oh, I gotta get the generator going. Okay. Secretary. Luxury here. Is this the pamphlet again? Yeah. Per Jasmine. Didn't even travel half the province of Quebec to come here. Alright, let's take his picture. Smiles.
A radiator without power is as good as a wood stove without logs.
Okay, there was an explosion out here. Christ, they got wolves. Ah!
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training. Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears?
Not sure I want to use this yet. Hopefully they don't come back. Let it be known, you're nothing more than a
Hate was
brigand.
in the air. Seems like some villagers barely tolerated each other.
Nothing more than a brigand, a robber, a garbage hoarder, a viper, a leech, a monster. You're holding a knife at my throat. Too bad for me, but... That's it? Alright. What was that?
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
What, a kind of a... pliers and tape? Hell is it?
Prince? Carl found a surprise at every turn. Was the camera faulty, or was it a possible lead?
I want to go follow wolf tracks because, in case I need it for later.
Carl felt that the store and its surroundings still held their secrets, and he didn't like to miss out.
Alright, so you're telling me I need to go back. Well, there must be tools somewhere. Maybe since I saw it, tools will be available. door because I don't trust wolves. Let's get our flashlight back out. That.
What could be inside that envelope? Carl was taken aback. He knew this address. It was said to be the address of the P.O. box for the Canadian Secret Service.
Okay.
Carl felt a chill down his spine and had a terrifying realization. If Hamilton was dead, then who was going to pay him?
Class. Alright, so I need some tools.
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone.
Key. Okay. Garage key.
According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though.
There's my tape. That is all. Keep sawdust in there. Still need some other type of tool. I don't believe I have it on me, do I? That's supposed to be like Kona coffee. Okay. Cigarette scoreboard. I don't think I picked up a tool for fixing that. I'm not sure what it is, but I ate too. Oh, beef jerky? No such thing as too much beef jerky. Stuff too. To open cash register, punch the price. 2-number minimum. Press sale. Turn the crank 2 times. Punch the machine if it don't work. Seems good. I'm liking it so far. Definitely does not, you just gotta, use your noggin. I don't mind the game. I don't mind it at all. Open the cash register, okay? Punch the price. 2-number minimum. Press sale. Crank it 2 times. Okay. Press sale. Close key. Take the money. There's your pay right there. Okay, let's open this up.
The murder weapon. What was that doing there, Carl wondered. Hamilton must have
Another
been
key.
determined to keep some information secret to post this key. Shame he got unlucky. Everything made sense now. Poor Hamilton's denunciation was interrupted, and he figured it would be best to lock everything up and send the key to his correspondent, who would receive the box later on. Clever, but not enough. That's what happens to ordinary people playing spy.
It is as a citizen of Her Majesty and the free economic chambers of the world that I must address what follows to a proper authorities. The worst is happening at this very moment. I cannot write at length, but I'm...
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
It interrupted me less. Yeah. Shut up, Carl. I cannot write at length, but I'm requesting immediate help from my country. I believe the free world is in grave danger. Remember my community, the Honorable... I don't know what. Okay, so we got a key for here, so I'm wondering in here if that's where we need to... maybe get our other tool to fix the generator. Rusty in the trunk. Start with screwdrivers. There we go. Needle nose pliers. We know it's fragile. I need the bookshelf. Shelving.
The crowbar was stuck under the lift. Notwithstanding Carl's imposing stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet.
Pussy. Get out of the door. Okay, so let's fix the generator. Put it on? Can I get gas? It didn't seem like any lights turned on. Just run it.
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Oh. Okay. I should be right. Right? That doesn't seem like I'm getting any power. see. Electricity from generator. There we go. Turn that off. That's just terrible music. Alright, let's get some gas. Okay. And then we're going to switch to the garage, get the crowbar, because told us we need a crowbar. Hopefully it doesn't force me to drive off first. That was quick.
Carl knew straight away where to find the infuriated Gilles Lachance. Any good investigation would have to start there.
Okay. Let's get our crowbar first.
The crowbar was stuck under the lift. Notwithstanding Carl's imposing stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet.
Sweet!
At long last, the crowbar was within Carl's grasp. Surely it would come in handy at some point.
Tells me I'm going to be fighting off or something with the crowbar. Alright, let's hop in the car. I believe we can leave. It says I should know where I'm going. But I don't know where I'm
Carl was beginning to know the store and its surroundings like the back of his hand. The seeker had sought.
Well, they told me I know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. Hey. Can I just go up here? Can I look at the map while I'm in here?
A wintry atmosphere surrounded the house. The soundlessness of the area suggested it was empty. When finding a boot, one wonders what became of the foot.
Okay, so map. That's where I'm at. Was it LeChance's house I was supposed to go to? I don't know. No, I don't want that. took his... Can't even see his picture because it's so dark. Yeah, I don't... The chance. Okay, so that's where I gotta go. Yeah, let's go back. Actually, let's get our map back out. Oh, we got it. So, gotta go back toward the general store. It's the first one on the left. Apparently when in my car, I'm at peace. My brain is, regenerating. Okay. Take a right up here, past the general store, first one on the left. I can see. Try to slow down. Slick road. Okay, so there's the general store. It is so hard to see. See what's in this truck?
That had to be the worst parking job ever. Who was Carl to judge, though? It may be customary to park like that around these parts. Or not. The punishing cold rendered the door frozen tight. Carl saw no way to open it.
All right, let's go, Carl. Okay, we gotta keep an eye out for driveway. It's easier to see out the side window than it is. Okay, here's a fence. This must be it. This must be it. I hope it's it. My map reading skills. Here? I have to turn around. Oh, I think this takes me back out to the road. Oops. Okay. Where's the stairs? Right here. Oh, I just want to leave the truck running at all times. Is it a flaming arrow?
The crossbow bolt stuck into the wooden stairs reminded Carl of the arrow that was said to have hit Achilles' heel. But who was the intended Achilles this time?
That's what comes to your mind right away. Achilles when you see a bolt.
Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this, as if an iceberg came out of the ground,
Oh, God.
that was a first.
A magnet?
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Probably at least till March. Housekeeping?
The air was freezing, right down to the bone.
Flashlight back out. Everybody was a smoker. Fill up bottle. The water bottles, huh? Does not like me looking at that.
Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay. That window had seemingly been left open for a while, Carl thought. Given the punishing weather, it couldn't have been intentional. Was that the Lord Almighty's doing? A huge block of unnatural, glowy ice had swallowed that poor woman's body. What sort of supernatural force could have conjured this? Something was hidden under the stairs. The man grabbed his rifle.
Oh, hi.
Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
Veterans with a Chance, 1958. Why does it show bare feet? Oh, she's bare.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately. It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
Wow.
Carl felt the cold slowly dissipate and was brought back to reality. Giselle was now only ice, and all that was left of her voice was a diary. She confided in this diary, amongst other things, the tragic story of a young woman, a victim. Was this what she was hiding?
September. Mother told me when I first met Giles that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb of the lot, and that years fly by. I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. That blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Giles' brightness. Like a small dog, he thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, genuinely thinks he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes he can be that he can blackmail Hamilton, Big Boss himself. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Giles can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned, and influential man. Not only is that blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Giles is way out of his league. Like Giles? Giles doesn't even know he's actually going to carry this out. I don't think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He says he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Giles is a master of nothing. He is a slave and forever will be. I often look at that safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall, which he stores all these incriminating documents he intends to use. And I can't come to grips with the ridiculousness of this whole thing. It is true that Hamilton would still have to figure out the combination of the safe where everything is hidden. The only problem is Giles himself tends to forget the combination. He has a trick to help him remember. His father's first initial, followed by 3 numbers ahead, engraved behind his pendant. Could possibly have a hard time remembering 3 simple numbers. My God. October. Giles had trouble sleeping. Flail his arms and legs in his sleep. I told him his blackmail business would be hard on him. But that's the problem with idiots. They always think they're the smartest person around, no matter how hard you try to shake them. Hamilton will find out, and we're done for. We'll all have to move to Beldaor and live with a small fry. Shaking as I'm writing this. I cannot believe I've taken part in this tragedy. I haven't done anything. Why do I feel guilty? Poor girl, she was so young. What? Okay.